Are you serious? Are you serious? A bomb cyclone. What? Okay. I don't. Everybody, just calm down. Calm down. But you can't calm down. This thing. Look at this thing coming. Look at this. It's huge, and it's on its way. And I want to tell you all about it and what to watch for. And here we go. Here we go. But first, let me put a quick shout out, if you guys don't mind, for bhmd1.com/Paul. That's bhmd1.com/Paul. We've been told our whole lives that these wrinkle creams that you can get are the easiest way to look younger. No. One doctor says that's nothing but old news. According to Dr. John Lakey, that world-renowned Beverly Hills beauty expert, he said that most of these wrinkle fixes are on the market are nothing but glorified moisturizers. They hardly make a dent on your appearance, and some can even be harmful to your skin. But recently, Dr. John Lakey has focused his attention away from the mainstream cosmetic practices. Why? So that he can pursue this revolutionary anti-aging breakthrough, one that some experts say could just put the cosmetic industry out of business. What? It's almost like photoshopping your face. You can even be mad. You probably will be after you see just how easy this is to visibly erase those wrinkles in the mirror. And his personal clients have dubbed his do-it-yourself technique as the age rewinder method. Guys, click on that link below the video. Just do it. Click on that link below the video. Watch this. Guys, seriously, in light of this amazing breakthrough, you could change your appearance in less than 2 minutes, according to Dr. Lakey, with this step-by-step video. He has released it. It's free, uninterrupted, and what he outlines exactly how to use the simple solution from home. If this helps just one person look younger and feel more confident, Dr. Lakey said, I will be thrilled. It will help a lot. Over 3 million people have watched this video and climbing. Find out how at bhmd1.com/Paul. You will be more than happy. You'll be glad that you did. All right. Now, guys, here's what's going on with this bomb cyclone. I mean, man, did you ever notice how the weather, the weather people are just, they seem to be thriving on now all these new terms, you know, the polar vortex, bomb cyclones, bombogenics, atmospheric rivers, tornadic activity, volcanism, hypercanes. It's because the weather is becoming extremely more violent, extremely more dangerous, extremely more crazy. And when I show you this, oh yeah, and Chance Gibson, you guys know Chance. No wonder his naturedrivenenergy.com, his new solar generators are just blowing out the door for him, because people are trying to prepare now because power outages and all this craziness, and you can't afford those real expensive generators, but you need a temporary way to keep that refrigerator and freezer, keep the food from thawing, and have a little bit of light and a way to charge your battery on your phone, so you can get that small solar generator from Chance. Call Chance at 254-718-9425. Okay, just call him on the phone. But here's what's going on out west, as you can see right here. Out west, the Pacific is ready for a bomb cyclone. What? A bomb cyclone will usher in a strong atmospheric river to the west. Now, guys, this one is absolutely going to be bad. And I need to prepare people. And folks are not prepared for this. But I'm telling you right now, it's going to be bad. According to the reports, this atmospheric river moisture, the shift will be altering the global weather patterns around the world. This is such a powerful atmospheric river that's bombogenesis, or this bomb cyclone, they're calling it. According to a new study, it says that the atmospheric rivers have shifted northward. impacting weather patterns around the world. What is going on? What is going on with all of this? The shift will mean more floods, more droughts. Remember what Mike Around the World said? He said this 2 years ago. He said, Paul, get ready, because the earth is going to be seeing a massive amount of rain storms, rain bombs, massive flash flooding and floods in some parts of the world, and in other parts, droughts, dry, excessive dry, wildfires, extreme low, no rain situations. You're either going to get too much or not enough, and this is going to become a very, very impactful weather patterns around the world. This shift will mean more floods and more droughts than we've ever seen in history. This powerful storm, though, we're talking about right here, will develop off the northwest coast of the United States and Canada, dragging in an atmospheric river of moisture, literally. Heavy rain will trigger massive flooding, mudslides, flash floods, rock slides, especially Northern California and Southwest Oregon. It didn't say it might do it. They're not predicting that it could do it. They're saying it will do it. There will be massive heavy rain causing flooding, flash floods, mudslides, rock slides in Northern California and Southwest Oregon. These strong winds that come with it will be even higher in the elevations, and there will be feet of snow that is coming with this cyclone, this bomb cyclone. This powerful bomb cyclone developing off the West Coast will usher in this strong, very long duration atmospheric river to the region, producing massive flooding, rain, feet of snow, and high winds through the rest of the week. Matter of fact, tomorrow, this low pressure will undergo what meteorologists call bombogenesis over northern Pacific, which is where the term bomb cyclone originated from. That means its pressure will have dropped by 24 or more millibars in 24 hours or less, indicative of a storm that is so intensifying and so quick, it will result in more significant impacts than what a weaker storm would ever produce. In this case, the storm also will haul in a long-lasting atmospheric river of moisture. In other words, it is not a quick rain and goes away. This thing is going to be a lot of water and going to last for a longer amount of time. It will bring in a moisture plume that is packed with copious amounts of rain and mountain snow, especially in Northern California and parts of Oregon. Peak impacts from this soaking pattern will unfold Tuesday through Friday. Are you serious? No. Yes, it's going to happen. Tuesday through Friday. Heavy rain. The biggest rainfall totals through the end of the work week will take aim at Northern California, north of the Bay Area, into the Southwest Oregon. Some areas will get 8 to 12 inches of rain. What? 8 to 12 inches of rain in the mountains coming down, bringing with it flash flooding, massive. It's similar to what could have, it could cause these landslides, these mudslides, these rock slides. This it's insane. Some places will get 15 inches of rain. Then 1 to 5 inches will even extend northward through the rest of the western Oregon and western Washington state, with the heaviest amounts of coastal and foothill locations. This could result in a flooding for poor drainage areas, as well as possible mass flooding on creeks and rivers. Increased mudslides will take place, especially if there was any areas where there were wildfires that burnt and then the soil is loose. That will create mud slides, trees, mud, rocks, rock slides all along the mountain roads. The snowfall, with moisture funneling into the northwest day by day. The snow will be measured by feet, not inches, in the higher elevations of the Cascade Mountains, southward into the mountains that are in the Northern California area. Snow levels will start out low, but then rise through the week as the impacting travel in some of the passes over the mountains. I recommend don't even try it. Starting tomorrow, don't drive over those mountain passes, please. Don't do it. Snowfall at times will impact Washington State and those passes all along the Interstate Highway 90. Also, the mountain passes along Interstate I-5 near the Oregon-California border. Don't do it. And there's going to be high winds. The strongest bout of winds from this storm pattern will arrive tomorrow evening and last into early Wednesday morning. Coastal parts of Northern California, Oregon, Washington State will see gusts of 60 to 70 mile an hour hurricane force winds. Strong gusts will also affect inland areas through the Cascades and the foothills. Some power outages and downed trees will take place. And after those peak winds occur, gusty winds will continue at times throughout the rest of the week. If you live in those areas, if you don't, you should get a hold of, you should get a hold of Chance Gibson. Let's put that back up there because Chance, you should get a hold of Chance, okay, while you still can, and get this generator. Go to nature-driven, go to his website at naturedrivenenergy.com. That's naturedrivenenergy.com. That's naturedrivenenergy.com. I'm saying this because I really care about you. I don't want your power to go out and from all the high winds, and then here comes feet of snow, and then they can't get up there and fix the power, and you'll be without power 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days maybe or longer, and your food will all, your refrigerator and your freezers are all going to defrost, and you're going to lose this stuff, and I don't want it to happen. Okay, so you can pick up the phone and call Chance. Call Chance right now at 254-718-9425. I just felt like I should bring this up. He didn't ask me to. I just felt like I should tell you because I just know there's going to be some people needing help. I was thinking about North Carolina and that horrible, horrible situation there. How many people could have used the solar generator he has? And you might say, well, everything got destroyed, Paul. What would it have mattered? It would have mattered. They could have, when supplies were coming in, and they could have had one of those little dinky fridges. And, if they would have had just a little bit of power, they could have charged in their phones, and kept a few things cold, maybe milk for the baby. I mean, there's so many, insulin, kept their insulin cold. You know what I'm saying? Just a little, these are little things, would have been life or death for some folks. It's just, I'm just heartbroken over that whole situation. I really, really am. But anyway, we need to pray. And anyway, I don't want this to happen to the people out in California and Washington State and in Oregon when this bomb cyclone, when it shows up, and it's going to show up tomorrow. So I'm just getting out ahead of it right now. You're not hearing about this in the mainstream, lamestream, fake news media. You can barely hear this by any of these media outlets when they do the weather. They don't even talk about this. They always report it like 2 days after it happens, and then they show you the devastation. But that doesn't do anybody any good to prepare for stuff if you don't tell them now. I mean, are you serious? And maybe that's my job, is to always get out ahead of stuff. Well, as a watchman on the wall, that's what we do. We tell you what's getting ready to take place. We're the watchmen. We see it coming. Sometimes I get the info. I know it's coming. Sometimes I just get prophetic word from the Lord. I get an unction of the Holy Spirit. I know something's about to take place. This is what prophecy is about. This is what BP Earthwatch does. Good to see you there, BP, jumping in there. I mean, he's talking about heavy winds moving across Texas right now, getting out ahead of stuff. And how many times has BP been right when the national media was wrong? When the meteorologist and the climatologist were all wrong. Now, we're not saying that we are meteorologists. we're not saying that we got all the answers, but we have the answer in the Lord Jesus Christ. But we are saying, as watchmen, let's at least give the people a heads up of about a hurricane, or when the low pressure systems are conducive of potentially a hypercane or tornadoes. You know, we can see it coming in advance. We don't know exactly where. I don't want to just be some parrot that repeats what happened. I want to be ahead of it and tell you what could take place and how to prepare for it. Just like the coming of Jesus Christ. What good will you know what the mainstream media, and oh, by the way, a lot of the mainstream media will not make the rapture. So they're going to be left behind, a lot of them, because all they ever done is lie like a dog. So when they miss the rapture, all they'll be able to do is report on the fact that they missed the rapture and everybody's gone. And you know what they're going to do? Do you actually think they're going to get on TV and say, ladies and gentlemen, last night, the rapture happened. The reason that 2 billion people have disappeared and every small child is gone, they're not going to say, is because the Bible told of a prophecy of a coming rapture. They're not going to report that because they missed it. They will say it was an alien invasion and the aliens decided to take all these Christians, so supposedly people who were people of Christianity, off this planet because those people were corrupting the rest of us. And so they've all been taken away and all the children are gone because the children, these aliens want to modify our DNA and prepare us for a new race, a new species of race by the extraterrestrials. Think about it. 2 billion people. Jay, I'm not trying to make you laugh. There's 8 billion people on the planet, and about 2 billion of them profess Christianity. 6 billion don't. So but when you add up all the children, so let's say that out of the 2 billion Christians who say they're Christian, let's say not all of them make the rapture. Okay? Let's just say 25% of them miss the rapture because they're backslid. They're not doing what God told them to do. Yes, they believe Christ is the way, but they're not following him. Let's just throw out a number. So now that 2 billion just shrunk to 1.5 billion. But then let's just say all children leave. Well, that's a huge number. So throw that in, and you get to about maybe 2.5 billion people end up being taken in the rapture. And it leaves these lying news media explaining to you that where everybody went was we were taken away by the aliens. And that the aliens want to change the future of humanity by adjusting our DNA just like the fallen angels tried to do in Genesis chapter 6. And God said, nope, I'm not going to let you do it. I'll just wipe it out first. But Satan came right back with the same plan. And he's still doing that same plan as we speak. So all I want to say is this. Are you serious? And if you don't believe me, the media is hypocrites. You wait till you see my next video. I'm going to be right back with it. Wait till you see my next video. I'm going to show you the biggest hypocrisy on the face of the earth called the mainstream media. But right now, we better warn the people about this bomb cyclone. The earth can shake, the sky come down, the mountains all fall to the ground. But I will fear none of those things. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Dark waters rise, the thunder pounds, the wheels of war storm, my spirit sings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Bomb cyclone. Hide me underneath your wings. Hide me deep inside your heart. In your refuge, cover me. The world can shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. Now on that day, you call for me. Someday when time no more shall be, and I say, death, where is your sting? Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Oh, come on, somebody. Hide me underneath your wings. Hide me deep inside your heart. In your refuge, cover me. The world can shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. Now on that day, you call for me. Someday when time no more shall be, well, I say, death, where is your sting? Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. I'll be right back with more in just a moment.
Hey,